Deuteronomy 22:15. Velakach avi na'ara. Now, we'll come back to this. You just heard me pronounce it a little differently than how it looks on the page. We'll come back to it. So, velakach avi hana'ara ve'ima ve'hotziyu et betulei hana'ara el ziknei ha'ir hashara. So let's look at a couple of these things that are interesting here. We're going to look at these two words here, hana'ara. You heard me pronounce them as a feminine singular. And what we have here, just to pull behind the curtain, is that I copied this Hebrew text from a module that does not include Ketiv Kareh. So if you remember Ketiv Kareh, you have what is written, and you have the Kareh, or what is read. And so this gives us a good opportunity in God's providence to go look at the BHS text. Now, this is not a great scan, but it'll work for us. Notice the words are here, na'ara, and let me find the other one. Here it is, na'ara. And if you notice in both of these, we get that kamatz there at the end. And if you go over to the margin, what you see is this little kof, which means kareh, what is to be read, and you end up with the hey right there on both of those. I hope you can see that. That's a little tricky to see. So what they're saying is, this is the form that was written in the text, and we're not going to mess with that, but you should read this as a feminine singular. And so that's why I read na'ara here. And again, the context fits that because we're talking about this young woman. And so let's look at the details here. The father of the young woman, he shall take, and he shall take. So we begin the apodosis here. Then he shall take, lakach, call, perfect third masculine singular there. And then we get ve'ima, and her mother, third feminine singular here. And I take this as what I call a vav of accompaniment. This is why we have a third masculine singular verb, thinking of the father specifically. But yes, the mother went along as well. So the father of the young girl shall take, along with the mother, and they together shall bring out. Here we have a hifil perfect third common plural of the verbal root yatsa, and they shall bring out, direct object, the evidence of the virginity of the young woman. And again, this is the plural abstract idea of virginity, the evidence of virginity of the young girl. Again, if we read this as na'ara. To the elders of the city, notice masculine plural construct here, the elders of the city, and then we get hashara. Look at the accent right here, so that leaves this as an unaccented kametz hey, which means to. It's that directional hey, to the gate.